So let's take a look at this first example, talking about solving equations with variables on both sides. So on both sides of the equal sign on letter A, you see 8n and 2n. So there's a variable on each side, and that's what we're doing in this lesson today. So in order to do that, we're going to do 3 steps. You can see them listed in red. Number 1, we're going to move the variables to one side. Number 2, we're going to move the constants to the other side. And then number 3, we're going to divide. So first step we're going to want to do is move the variables to one side. So to do that, I pick on the smaller one, which in this case is 2n. So we're going to take that 2n and we're going to subtract it. Why? Because 2n minus 2n is 0 right here. This goes away. That part's gone. And then the 8n minus the 2n is 6n. So what did I just do? I did step 1. I moved all the variables to one side of the problem. To me, it doesn't matter which side. I prefer to have a positive constant, so I move the smaller one. Okay? Well, if I picked to put the variables on the left side, got to copy the rest of the problem, minus 7 equals 5. Now I need to move the constant, negative 7, that's in the way, to the other side. So I add positive 7 to the negative 7. And when I do, I get 6n equals 5 plus 7 is 12. All right, so we're almost there. Sorry, stuff got slid around. Just needed a little more room. All right, and the final step is to divide. And so for that, we're going to divide by 6, because you divide by what you see. So if you see a 6, you divide by positive 6. If I saw a negative 6, I divide by negative 6. And n equals 2. Questions? You guys have questions you can put in the chat? Well, let's start from the beginning. You understand, of course, where I wrote the equation. 8n minus 7 equals 2n plus 5. And then I had to get rid of the 2n on the right side, so I subtracted it. You get that step? I subtracted the 2n?
Yeah.
Okay, and I was left with 6n. Then I copied the rest of the problem, minus 7 equals 5. You see where the minus 7 equals 5 came from?
Yeah.
Okay. Then step 2, I wanted to move the constant. That's the negative 7. I wanted to move that over with the 5. And the way you move it is you add the opposite. So if it says negative 7, I added positive 7. And then forgot to cross these out, but the negative 7 goes away. That's the whole point. And I end up with 5 plus 7 equals 12. So far, so good?
Mm-hmm.
And then I divided.